Amanfo nyina jo eba Kessben television so ene ya wada September bosome no de toso aduonu enson ewo afempimino ene aduonu nine mu na sabre no nwotwe se ya na ye de punch dwumadie ene de brewa amanyosam dwumadie ye nyina ye nka mom na Ghana ye nkyekere ye nera asase nie eya bode ne ma ye moja na nanu nya de to ho ma ye adurumi ne oso bi to so nanso nimdie ntraso kotokran ne apesemenkumnya edi ebremu dem ya brabo hu do atom se ti bisasa o me be yie senye yie ayese na ho se omanfo me ne omienu ye bra na ebekire efie na edu a na Ghana for ekoto santen na ya to aba akire ya adwen nipa epeso di animu se mampeni na wo mo ekosi anemu se mrahye badwafo ebe na se drobio akabosome mienu ene na kakra na sabre asaso wasi wadwen pi hwan na beto ama no na hwan so na wugidi yese nka wunyaye a ka obeye mampani nanso bia bibinti onti meyeye yeta the punch dwumadi so a weren me sahudo bi na yede eho enkomo meden de Wofa Kofi Appiah metrem e de ama lawyer Ohini Jan out nka one the regular host of this program on Kessben television na such video we hwe on Facebook so bitwa here Facebook live so DSTV channel 364 and afi Go TV channel 121 so dwumadie no enam so and then SMP ewo ho se de maka no aka nefua beye eduosom yensa na yekwa akoto aba no na sa na kakra akai eneme pi ede betimi asi wo mu na emudie he de betimi nyansunsan so ewo ya ba ye ba beto eso ena enwumre ye betrase na edi nkoma fansem hia bia aba ye dika na edi tie se me no mie no nso ye tie bie na ye kyere adwen enso ewo ho Amampani na Danko Akufo-Addo eko amansaku bata United Nations shemu ase wo New York America memo we ade de twato ya akọ no akokasa se Ghana mampani na wakohyebo ewo ho se sede fie aduasa na ekire ne Ghana yekoso okemam ka bia memumu ya yensan ye chida no ye ko akoyenim afi nso o hye wiase ama nyina bo se yebeto aba no ato wiasomdwe mu na bambo a Electoral Commission also omunya bia ombenya na baton so emu beda ho fan ama de obedi nkunum so odi nkunim de odi nkuguo no so ante ase a na ono a onim ne tibu abekire se wanyere dwuma yie eno nti na wantimi ani nkunum yenti nsem a amampani ede tudwa e amansaku bata United shemu ase no
knows the cost of being left out. Yes, we're a continent rich in potential and resilient in the face of adversity. But we have also been disadvantaged by a global system that has generally treated us as an afterthought. We've been viewed merely as passive recipients of aid rather than as equal partners in global progress. The well-meaning promises of assistance have failed to materialize to bring about the long-term change we so passionately need. Such aid as is offered often comes with strings attached, limiting our ability to shape our own futures. Africa is not a continent of despair. She's full of great possibilities. She's required, however, to chart a new course of development. Our young population is filled with energy, creativity, and ambition. The people of Africa are not asking for handouts. They're demanding opportunities in a new global architecture so they can have access to education, healthcare, and jobs to be able to build better lives for themselves, their families, and their descendants. In Ghana, we've taken bold and decisive steps to ensure that no one is left behind in our national development. And we have shown that it is military coups in Mali, Guinea, Burkina Faso, and Niger threaten the democratic progress we have worked so hard to achieve within the ECOWAS community. These coups are stark reminders that democracy is indeed fragile and must be continually nurtured. In Ghana, however, we will remain resolute in our commitment to democracy. As my presidency draws to a close, I want to assure this Assembly that the upcoming 2024 elections in Ghana will be free, fair, and transparent. Ghanaians have demonstrated time and again in the last 3 decades their strong attachment to democracy, which they will not permit to be undermined. The Electoral Commission, supported by Ghana Security Services, is well equipped to ensure that the will of the Ghanaian people is respected. Ghana has long been a beacon of democracy in Africa, and we intend to keep it that way. The 2024 elections will be proof of our enduring adherence to the rule of law, transparency, and the principles of democratic accountability that have guided our nation in recent decades. Madam President, we find ourselves at a pivotal moment in history. The decisions we make today will shape the future of our world. We can choose to act with courage, compassion, and a commitment to leave no one behind. Or we can choose inaction and allow the suffering of millions.
Right, when in somewhere among Penina now down Kufu the call among Sekubata United in Shemua, or could you chato, say Ghana man penny or the Kotuja, a be NOTA, with the Kayakan say a bit before. Yes, sir, Abrofo 7 solid de bia, when a momre diane, my and San Koyano. There will be a money be a moose, if Janny Mudia, Momoya Monia de Brea, which are bought so. Say idea we say near tono. Yes, you had the idea bremoa. Now much less say number tono. A bassa, just say, if you had the only deny a fancy the fa. A fee, a soldier for to go across Mali, Niger, Burkina Faso, no so, and also can once say any say maybe see. Nagana had the inside chida, Kemam Kebia Memono, Yenimoa na aircraw. A fee, a beco de democracy hub. Yam can so many and say a tre. Ewo omampeni atra Jubilee House. Suppose for ye say Jubilee House there. En security zone yentimi nyamo ema mo nkotra ho ankoye ekiri fra no pa nkopim du baako omo se ebekọ omo koye ye kire no nsempi ne siye Oliver Baka Vomawo ya odi omanim aposifo ka akra safo okotui na wakiri nipa no aduasa nkro do makokot edo makoroma enne na Oliver na emu no ye ne ko gina court adaka emu na ontiapo de omo ko yi ne free police hospital and on the buyer. Na lawyer for say a bra, a coba say, one tea upon a crown, or more manner a rentem. Emma, Balaya Peninsula be ya no say, Asemno, and Tissa. Nenumono, enna, o man penida da John Dramani Mahama, Wakasa home. Nasam would ya to Jane say, one more year, ya, Yacho Mogu fiancé, don't call court, nano brother and ra. And in there, a charm remand, ubi uncle them now to me, no. Now to me no so and son was a bakra na fidie was a abeshasi di o man penina da Mahama say there be adia aban mum penifo ye no nyene kwa so anu we say kemam kebia memu de obia wo ho the right demonstrate kan chapter 5 of 1992 constitution freedom of fundamental freedom nipa bia wo no fundamental human rights nipa wo no e mu been the right to demonstrate we koso men mu na won tia se na ye kire a ye de kokoto anya asem a eni say ma bail. Dizeni pay ya mo almost say omonko da kukum na otwe mienu asane ayi wo mo no mampena da Mahama se ntwaye yenya wo mo saran so e na ne tua pan mu Professor Jena na puku adman ono so aka asem kro no anso ebie na asem wei e na okọ NPP amanyukom ne di Ghana men so a omo so penifo de nsem bi atodua na krata om de aba monte Mustafa Salam ya ono ye National Youth Organizer emebunu dom frefo ne sasase mu no also on the ojidi se nipa di omo ye ne tia Ghana memra o memra no omuni wo hon kwan se wo ye kire de nanso ye kire na wo ye no emra da ho tinye bibia na obetima ye wo Ghana memu na afa ho edie ye hwensem a Salam Mustafa ye National Youth Organizer edema MPP amanyuko no de atodwa efa saase mi ho say MPP National Youth demand prosecution of lawbreakers and hooligans. The National Youth Wing of the New Patriotic Party has taken note of the recent arrests made by the Ghana Police Service involving individuals engaged in various acts of vandalism, destruction of property, unlawful assembly, and assault on public offices. These acts were perpetrated by some miscreants and hooligans masquerading as demonstrators under the name Democracy Hub. We firmly believe that individuals who take the law into their own hands and commit such criminals act under the guise of a demonstration must be held accountable and face the full rigors of the law in our courts. Law and order are fundamental to the peace and security of our nation, and those who violate these principles should not be exempt from justice. In this regard, we call upon all law-abiding and peace-loving citizens to support the police in their effort to prosecute those involved in these criminal activities, and as it threatens the very foundation of our democracy. While we recognize and support the rise of all citizens to engage in peaceful and lawful demonstration as enshrined in our Constitution, however, it is important to emphasize that acts of vandalism, destruction of property, and other unlawful acts must be unequivocally condemned without fear or favor of political, religious, or ethnic repercussions for speaking out against such acts. The youth wing of the NPP wishes to emphasize that the non-prosecution of these miscreants who cause ample public discomfort will serve as a motivation for more serious acts to come in the future, as it will develop a culture of impunity. We therefore throw our full weight behind the police and also urge all well-meaning Ghanaians to also do so. Salam Mustafa, National Youth Organizer. Nensemwa wakana no. Ose se nipa yi. Omo akwese Ghana memra constitution ye kire se nipa bi awo ho kwan. Se bibi kosoma mu na sa wonto ho ase a, utumi ye kire. Na so obaye ye kire. Na obema Ghana memra aseye. Obese japade na posifo eyi omadwuma. Obeye nipa bi atia wo mo ase japade de. Ose ye de won famra kwan so na ye ja sa nipa no mfo hu di a. Ene ahwe yi a nipa be so nkrofo no koye na ano kra no ya anya omhwe eno so ntie baby abebedu baby no baby e be kwa koduro no Ghana yeso ano a enye eno nti wo mo MPP fo ne mabunu no omo sere Ghana fo e passo ndwie nyina se yenta posifo ene bambofo achi ne yemfa se nipa emfa mara kwan so na yesua de se be ya obi nso enkohwe na wonye bi daachi we ni asemo a MPP youth wing omo nso de aba e dey counter na so mo dey tia de John Mahama e na tua pemu ne NDC for so ka say enkrofo ye kire omaye no ye nya wo mo we said demonstration de e onipa no fa ho de ya obetimi aye ya wo ye demonstration kra na ye chewa eni say ye de ukotum si aroma 2 weeks ye bailable offense ya eni say ye de wo etum sa ma edu sa e no se ba be de e ho nkomo ye fi no so a na ye ko National Democratic Congress NDC amanyokuo omo nsem om de koto Electoral Commission ni mu say Ghana voters register na ye be so ato aba no oma hotematwo bebre wom eno so nti ye makwan na ye mpadwumakuo bi na ombeye forensic audit e wom kire say omumfa police station bia constituency bia na ye hwe nipa atwe omudin ne omumudin wo mu voter transfer course no bibia ye pepepe NDC for ye kire wie nyina no nom de krata akoma Electoral Commission J na enura ena omonkuta odibofo communication officer Sami Jemfi sa atwe krata akoma Electoral Commission say krata no omde baaye no mo kai omo so mo na awotwe say omonya hu bibi no manya hu bibi dia ene de ombaye na kire kra chen kan de no ena day Electoral Commission wo yi NDC for ano na se mo aka ne say ye voter exhibition na say bibi touchma e voters register no ho a ye wo process ya ofa so na yetimi e de krakra sa de no provisional voters register na omde aba no se bibi atochema wo ho a ometimi akrakra no ma sa ye exhibition bio nemum ebre na aka na etia se oba busum yenu e de na awtwe inu na awtwe kra no busum yenu na awtwe mi no busum mi na awtwe na kakra na ye sa akoto aba nti so mka so wie no sa be ye exhibition exercise bio a no kra be di be na awtwe nan ba se busum no te be ma electoral timetable bride to aba ne ade no be ka echi iti o ma hu bibi e voters register na che a o family Electoral Commission on be krakra na mu wie a o de voters register no beto online na say o call mo website na u bia u be hu constituency bia police station bia ni padodo a o mo ho ye o mo to aba na se bibia tochema wo ho a eno nso wo nso wo hunu no waka watwe mo adwa aba so no maye na mu the call for forensic audit ne de enya de a ebeba so we ni asemo a anu yi a ene day Electoral Commission omo ede ama NDC for omo copy all the political parties, the independent candidates and omo a ekra ho nyina say de omo kai no enya de a omo betuma ye forensic audit within this short period of time aka no nemo so ho problem bia ho a ombe ye mekrokra na on de ato website oko online a obetuma hu ni nyina na so akwa but before say Electoral Commission they reply na beba no na movement for change ura John Alan Kojo Chematin da no ono so the krata no bia come Electoral Commission ra say the NDC for ka no ono mo ya adwen ono so hwe krata mu no ono say yen hwe voters register no yie ansana abane yakoto sebe ya enkofa how eni amane bia ma nti isi ansa o mana wayi wo mo ano se forensic auditing there there be emaso so monya problem bi e wo constituency bi na polling station bi a momfamra na wo be hwem na wo de ato o website e wo online okona ko check a bibia problem so betimi kra ma ubia verify ne de on your mobile phone ya untua sika bia na se forensic audit there enya de a ebetimi abaso fa dwen kire brain ye WhatsApp line ye 0551 599 933 0551 599 933 so ebrepemu ne beken kan ama won so wate di omu ye fi no so a na ye call Electricity Company of Ghana ECG sawe Ghana memo a ye nwaku a o ne noa enyinam hoden no ye Volta River Authority Bui Power Authority and afi thermal plant say Aboaze thermal plant no ne car power ne Ameri no ho ne noa enyinam hoden no na ye noa enyinam hoden ni wi a ne de ama Greekofo na mo se de afa high transmission line so na omo de ama Electricity Company of Ghana na omo distribute to southern sector ha northern sector ne Netco Northern Electricity Company omo so na distribute nkane a ho na opani other Electricity Company of Ghana no eye Ura Samuel Dubik Mahama enra denya ne ya de atese Ura Samuel Dubik Mahama say ECG adwuma no be ma be ye bi wa me ni nyina ontumi nye bio so ono a na trase na osesen ye hwe niema keka niema bomu na hunu se be bi aduro no eye ma no so otwe ne ho ekotra nchen na nipa foforo bi nso omampani de ECG adwuma no hye ne sa nti personal reasons ono a niema bi ono agidi se ne yiedie na oma ne yiedie nti also jai ECG adwuma no eto ho na edi nti na wura yi wa resign sembibre na mframemu ebi ekere se na san PURC fo ne de bo ani se sika e wo se otua ma ye chiche manwuku no a omo no ade omo transmit ne ade na enko no e ka obi so kire se petrol na like wo la ye koto ne de abepa wa mfidie ho nsem bi e sorry na mom ni nyina ye grapevine roni be bibi ni be ka se we hu yese no krepa e wo mu de obi anim na yese na be de ekire ena omampani and say board of directors you here ECG so led by Honorable Alexander Finumakin omo pa no say onye interim managing director kopim say omampani we pen pafoforo say so betwen ye na chiri apen pafoforo and also ehon sem wode aba. These are the issues that we're looking at in some way and then yumre ye behwe na ye di ho enkomo ebi enso say the makano WhatsApp line is 0551 599 933 0551 599 933 so meeting e de Wofa Kofi Appiah me temu e de ma lawyer ohini jan ya wona dwumede otatenenka malam yaya any producer ohwe me dwumede abrewo director ni ora witini usu secretary camera Isaac nso social media ya pages ona be ma bia wo bia ko Facebook so a obeti enka na face sound lighting no so wo mo so ho ya wo head nyina abre right abejafo ye beboa yen ama ene yen so yetimi aboa sebe ya dwumede enyina so ebetimi akoso omo abete wonka na omo so enu mu di dwume ya ombeboa yen na ensemu a ede agudwa ede ato aponso ama amanfo so etimi atibie ni nyina no penifo kuku danfo e wa ha ya ene omo ebedi nkomo na yaje omo so adwenkyere na omo so yetie di omo woka of course Ghana me abato no berebia ye tefre ahwease wamutu a odaye ya anya MPP a NDC enu nti edu abato se ya omumienu ene tie omo ni so ade hunu de omo ka kire Ghana man na omu anso a na de parties ya aka no so abefem na omo so yetie de omo eka nje na nwumre penifo a ina omo di dwuman Dr. Enoch Echampon. Dr. Enoch Echampon is senior lecturer at Department of Health Promotion and Disability Studies at Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology. He's also a member of the ruling New Patriotic Party. Afi Honorable Ambrose Amoa Ashia, former DC Upper Dentra West, and a member of National Communication Team for NDC. One more NMP me no obeto monka na yeti one more adventure. If the guy shall say free Mampena Nekufuado, the last address at the United Nations General Assembly, ya wade echo to Jano, na she we are seeing in our bo, promising free, fair, and transparent election. All that the EC needs, the security, everything will be provided. Beyond my Electoral Commission, I'm about 3 decades. Fear do yasa, Ghana to abano, yes, say chida, a bit so akwenim. Right, my memra na abijafon so ha, ye no mninkomo. Doc, akwaba.
Penny.
Now, where dear?
Yamiadom. Wofa Kofi Appiah. Christ team here this year. Me Methodist ni.
Okay.
Inti yenso yenchia no Christ.
Christ inti here this year. Okay.
Inti Christ inti me this year. Na Wofa Kofi ni say me first time I meet share we. Me ya abofra no na metie o. I think it's Fox FM.
Yeah, what is that?
Inti enumere 6 PM news. Wofa Kofi Appiah ni. Inti eno na me de kai o. Oh, unique voice.
That's it. Okay.
I think it's a 90simo baby.
Yeah.
90simo baby.
Yeah. Doc, that's it. First of all, the last address at the UN General Assembly. Okay, we are seeing now, but Ghana is the beacon of democracy. We remember the so here other nations now Ghana them for. That's what the usual rhetoric, and I say it means it say. Obehwe ama bibie mu ada ho fan de obeni nkunim no na ye de amano na de isi hia bia so de beba no ama bato no aye kama we de okaye ene de ekoso Ghana ha sanity
me da se ne okaye se obema Ghana asumdwe aba because he is the commander in chief of the Ghana Armed Forces. Enti eye na sedie na ne kwan so a no ena omampani nanado abato no yetu wi a ontimi nkase meto aso ono amu to aso Ghana mra nti ono no ontimi nkobio ena de Ghana for yato aba from 1992 ABC Sabri under the Fourth Republic nti enye ono na pen so ena obeka se wadini mra wi a ontimi emma obi emetoa so ana ono onsi form yeto abawia nia obedi nkunim no ne tibia na me warehye mu so be alaji Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia on ebedi nkunim
down
baby amemetie ne de sana mi hu sana mi hu yes ena wahye ewiase nyina boy si ye call ama hodo bebre so open ye to aba na esi Ghana ha unhu bio African kwan ye to aba se wiase besei African kwan mentiase enti ne o se ohye wiase nyina nkran na oma ye ni ayeti oman ni mu for no so nya arehyimu se ampa ye obambo na obi obeye na adwene se ode basabasa beba no state agencies ni security agencies no ebe deal with that person and your own responsibility because all beji o man no man asumdwe ho nti nya dia ono na pen so ana obesi form amaya to aba ama na be de akiri asa edi nkunim no e no man na ebebo nti obi anya rehye na manage say a man penny timi ko gina saa simpie no so no kasa saa enye ebinom dia omo ka obi timi ko gina bia obi a wadi o man penny da etimi ko gina simpie so say senka Ghana NDC for na woso a nkasa abiri nka soja aban abetu aban nagu o man penny a wadi o man ni bidawo timi gina simpie so ka sebe sa asemwi won so sa pese obesa bedi o man no asubio na sojafo no betugu a wo be fa hen na dwene ye ne se bia sojafo no betu egu no mde na be president ana asese intimidie me ware hyemu na mani age so se o mampani adodanko akufo ado ama ye sa are hyemu no eno na me sa ka kire Ghana fo a omotai NPP amanyoku na chi obi na bemabu obi okra nso a oni party bia bet na dwem no beto aba ma NPP ana na dwena ye ntantanta ye ka kire wo se yesere wo omo hwe Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia ni so ade hu a wode atodwa so na omo nto aba no emfama Mahmoud Bawumia na sinyame ya adom na ye wie ni wadi nkunima obi antimi mfa basa ma o man ni mu obi antimi mehwe soja ni pani bi interview bi a menim so fa wahwe bi a na wo ka se Ghana mara na ama omo kwani ato aba from 92 enti obi a abato a ebekoso yo be na dwen se ode basa beba na obekọ akofa ballot box omo be mani pakuro nu omo eno na ye hwehwe
okay
na eno na ye di nyankopon so serempanimfo so se ahihye bia kade bia security agencies no ehia bia no minim na mejo mampani ekufu adodi ye hwe oba esensa NPP ba so akade a ye dia ma security agencies omo accommodation ni omo ni omo bia e so mu hia ye de ma wo mo no me ware hye mu se abato a ye kweyi so ne omo hia biara omo de be ma omo ye hu bibda 2008 eduru baabi no ne eti aban mu enso afi na police for current mi nya adwuma na opposition for na take over the nation ebi nsi 2024 nti ye hye NPP fo nkran se eduru ho a omo nya akukuduro nkoto aba no se ne be ya Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia ebetimi adi nkunim
baba ye hwe na semo anu aka se on hand over emma John Mahamada obi obetu no de abi no interpret say say bia party na wini kra no a is that how you saw it say okay say he's never going to hand over to and this John Mahama obetu no emma so how do you see that
enye o mampani ne kan eye Brian Champon ene koka se NDC for adwene ye wo mo se omo de basa beba 2024 abato ni hu na enu nti omu fili se 2024 abato an basa omo de beba nti ye to aba ni wie na so omu di nkugu a enam so omo pese omo de basa baba nti ne be hande ama wo mo eno no ka asa na
omampani so ba kuma
asa omampani ekufu ado
no Mahama na
ebe ye ne de se no let's contextualize what omampani said or say ebe ye ne de se obe handi over ama ono ankasa ne party ni na wankasa on handi over ma obi ada no let's not put words in his mouth or say ebeye ne de say anka obe handi over edi ama Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia na hwan na empesa enti yeti hoi upa politics aye enti hwan na beka say aba ye kotu e me de nia me pa ne say me party be lose obi politician bi ani ho be kasa enti se o kasa let's put it in that context ono ne pede ko obenya enu nti no wan kasa die beti miwi a me hande ama ba me o se senka obenya because onim say Ghana for na ekoto aba ena o wa rehemu nso say Ghana for beto aba
na sen de o se Mahama na wa momode etu no ona esa ba bio
emma so because onim say yeto aba na
onya
ma thank you
okay
emma so because yeto aba na Mahama onya obi anso nim Wofa Kofi wa utiwe se nye se onye moderator ebia within you wa unim se yeto aba na Mahama onya enti enye ade foforo
right okay me that say it was for Dr. Enoke Champon and our watching Kano, a member of the NPP and a senior lecturer, Department of Health Promotion and Disability Studies, or KNUSC, and our team. My main call Honorable Ambrose Amoa Shia is a former DC Upper Dentra West and a member of National Communication Team of the NDC. Honorable so Ajineja. Honorable Akwaba. Now, dear.
Nyasabu kwa nyamiada Roma. Moja die mwafusani.
Nyasabu kwa.
Okay. Ni moja die mwafusani.
That's right.
Say umpumbo kwa die.
Nyamiado. Yeho yefa.
Ede nyamiase.
Right. Arabo, ye share free mampeni say the uni akai. Mampeni last address at the UN General Assembly. Ashi we are seeing na abo say Ghana de memke bi no. Maybe akwa kodro de ensan echi. Nti abato be free, fair, transparent. The isi here bia na omde be momo ama bato no aka somdwe mu who say we are see share to the Penny Kansana. He really meant what he said.
You offer me that. Many I just say she and anybody can share.
So,
Enti mema ahwefo ne atiefo nyina adwo na His Excellency John Dramani Mahama nyankopon ya adom na Ghana fo ya adom a 7th January 2025 yebeswe omampanyi John Dramani Mahama se Ghana mampanyi eno de mini adom crowd ya se doc se bibia bokode
nyame adom
fantastic enti doc
mike no was odi
aba and the dog me can say is one was so
when you say exam
I want you say exam
oh say
chiabio
also can say eshi
o de chiabio
oh say we can about the tree
kabio
on project tum say
kabio David o de kabio mami kabio wana akofa bae kabio ana me nyisoma o
say 7th December 2025 Nyankopon ni Ghana for ya adom Omampanyi John Dramani Mahama ye best way ni in as Omampanyi
Yezu no na ase menye so no na mpesa o
wa kan Yezu eza
kan
Yezu to baje so eza wa kan Yezu to baje so eza Wofa
no
you see say you to about ya na since 1992 about etoso enkono na yato
yeah
enti ye bad
say 44
yes ye bad ye friend of Fourth Republic no ya to aba no 1992 ya to aba no 1996 ye betu no the year 2000 2004 2008 2012 2016 2020 and 2024
yeah
enti o hwa Fourth Republic NDC amanyokuo fo na ye midwife a ye de ba ye no atena ho aboro emfie makomako be se adua sample na woni me ba ya adwen se wo hwe aba hodo a ya to e wo Ghana ha aba ankoyi kura ye basa pa no eni aba na akufu ade ye mampanyi
sa
didi mpesa me ka kiro ni se se oba be brawu no wo se wo yire mpafia na wo se se ni fakro no wo hwe ni
aba de 2020 na wo ka
na 2020 de na akufu ade mampanyi kura me chire mu ama atiefo atiase na me pesa me yes a clarification we sa story we e wo Ghana web 7th May 2024 na Akufo-Addo na e ka say or say I can't hand over to someone I defeated twice me sure say eno ni correction na oyama menu adoko na wonte ase no na Akufo-Addo odi kan Canada da say obe hand over ama omampanyi John Dramani Mahama bra wadi nkunimu abatu mu de enya dia ebibesi
wamfa so wadi nkunimu ansoso
me pa cho me ba me say sa story wo Ghana web 7th May
na me gina ho
ba cho me ba
ba
cho me ba I can't hand over to someone I defeated twice
na am say the all kind Ghana web na me gina ho eno na me kan no so obi a me beat no emprinu no ene yes akofa na ba bio e maso
okay
that's what
me pa cho enti won say sebe sa kasa emu no enya dia emu do esan say nipa a wa beat no mra bia ni ho esi ni kwan say ontimi meye mampanyi ni bio ena so obebo so o ma no e wo Ghana fo ni Nyankopon nsem enyina na Akufo-Addo nsem
se bia adwuma amaye no
dabi me
pa ma so se Ghana fo be sa akofa
me pa cho me ba na Akufo-Addo onya abofra ya won February 1944 ntimi no ka se wonya mfie adio wotwe borofum ye be ka se wo septuagenarian wo yobi a wanyini pe ya MPP fo ka ho ahwa so ya amanyosem
septuagenarian octogenarian na septuagenarian
no septuagenarian
sa
yes enti the empesa me kan say me patcho me ba the empesa me kan say sa kasa wo kan no nanye kasa ne ho hia eni basis bia wa wo te hembo ntimi nya sefai mbacho so ati ase because one na Akufo-Addo say no we lose elections bebre ansa na obeye mampanyini enti tumi so obi beye mampanyini na onye mampanyini wo Ghana no e wo Nyankopon ne Ghana fo nsem wan kan ba ko no aka ne be mienu wono an minister for agric no no so aka me ka bran e champon no aka say nyade a NPP fo be hand over power e dia ma NDC da wo ya cabinet minister e wo Akufo-Addo government what is Akufo-Addo ana abamu mpanyifo bi be tia na da So when him the one man for 3 about 1 year koto. Into 2 and amona kasa ansem no a. Edi abufuo ani ehuro bewura nkofo mu. Esan se wo kasa na wo ka kire se. Se wo be wini o, so wini o nya de am de be ma wo.
No ye be a wo
Me pa to nya mente ase. It didn't lie in Akufo-Addo's mouth to say that. No incumbent president ever said that. Other than one repeated the same thing ever you in General Assembly of Ami Busau. So when me je chine said your kind and name do na papa. Okojina you in General Assembly na go so repeated the same thing on the international stage. When him the entire there was sana no. David. You see diplomatic community no mo hwe Ghana ba ye kwa akotwe. So when we say diplomatic community no omo ye interested parties or stakeholders ewa ya ba ye to Ghana.
Baby
and me can Ghana there. They are very, very much interested in what we do. The investor community is very much interested in what happens in Ghana's democracy and elections. And the Akufo-Addo say nanko balls wa. Now me expectation go be repeat the same thing occurs one hand you over about Majo Mama and UN General Assembly. But you see, he has been the worst president in Ghana's 4th Republic. Not even in Ghana's 4th Republic. The worst president ever to have come out of Ghana.
Okay.
In the 2020 elections. In the 2020 elections, because now security, your fine, your non count. In the 2020 elections, in Ipan e bin si Ghana da, and omo hre wo mon kwa wada na ye to aba. Enne yemfa obi ankoko, yentwim obi aso.
Okay, but that's it.
But what you say? And in an Akufo-Addo can no kind no. You believe him at your own peril.
Okay. Okay, but that's it. Honorable Bruce Amoa, Eshiana Watson King. Doc, any reaction?
Yes. Mini Asia. I never quite make and say Amoesia. Okay, Mini Amoesia. I never quite make and say one. It can never be true. So, man, Penny Akufo-Addo is the worst president. A description now, one Kasawoka. 2 Omampani Akufo-Addo also tiase say na one ne party ma ene kasa wo ha ene o ka kire wo mo say enipa me defeat ni 2 times ena mo pesa mo kofa ne ba na ensi da wan ka say mi se wo wini ayemfa ma no one ne party ma ene kasa ena also she ne party ma nkran na yenso ye gitum se nya de se yen ye beto aba no ama John Mahama na wawini wote ya say enti ena medi nkan kan say no se ye to aba wi ya to aba from 92 ebesi 2020 ekoto 2024 obi eni ho a wawini a ne party eteso na bia party fufuro bi awini ni o ka say me hand over but adwumadene na ye se ne be ya ye bedi nkunim to ne party ma na ekasa UN ho na okoye no enye ne party ma eno akoka kire wo mo se obi a mabiti no ote enkomo na se aha nti mesrew ye di nkomo a ye situate no ye within the context oka sa asem na me warehemu wo mampani Akufo-Addo mu se o se ne yisi ehia bia obe provide
okay
ne security agencies ni hia bia obe provide se ne be ya election no ebe ye free and fair because yenim se Ghana elections are won at the polling station, not at the mercy of the president.
Okay.
I have one or two to say in respect of this matter. You see, forget about the contest. Don't talk about contest because nipa no oye man penyini. Sabi enye kwahwe aban bia na okogina nipa anima oye de o kasa. I am talking about consistency. Inti na me ka kire o say sa asem na o kan ye no. Okojina UN General Assembly no na nka so repeat sa asem na wo ho untimi nko gina o party fo anim na for such a sensitive matter no on kan kire o na nko gina UN General Assembly na on kan foforo na o minister nso gina simpie so a not once not twice on repeat say
honorable nyini say a way to energize your party base say yenye dwuma se be ya we make I say Dr. Bada Samoa okay bi sa say say omoba power omoba NDC ba power omba ye dwumaden say MPP Emma power bio
offer
me kai say Raj H Mensa may so rest in peace also can say enu say MPP in twamfie nwotwenwie no na NDC egu kra but because of dent of hard work NDC to be J power
offer you see let's drop the rationalization Ghana mampanyina we incumbent de otia konwa no so a wo be giremu a wo kwa wo ma bi no no wo kasa yi enye party chairman bi ana minister bi ma me nkyere wade bi usua the friend critical theory of politics a ye friend bi postmodernism ye kan postmodernism a ade ba ko a ewom eye the friend tumi a edi kasa achi, and so there's a linguistic force behind a statement made particularly by people who hold positions of power.
Okay.
Enti se me gina ba bi kan asem a wait ya ye didi akiri no enti se de sebi o mampanyin be gina ho a
obeka
ye beka wait no e different.
Okay.
The aminu ado ko kan ya wo kan contest no e nimguase aba o mo pe ba bi di ahye enti no wo kan contest asem. Nyesa asem ana na kufu ado kan no ye te ase. Okay, what do you share o supporters in crime? Nti ye bobo aba na mo lusu kura na o supporters adwene ayo mo se still ayewini ana because ane no waka.
Okay.
Let's condemn it in no uncertain
terms.
Okay,
that's it.
Na
That's it.
Yenkase democracy and Nana Akufo-Addo ye touted no so we so-called human rights activist. Above from crowd or Ghana ever. Okay. And the indices are clear.
That's it.
The indices are clear.
That's it.
Not too long ago. There was a peace index. No, not too long ago. There was a peace index. The peace authority of the world issue. Ghana ya tia perform.
Okay. That's it.
And na Akufo-Addo dina domanim kan we yansi no hu.
That's Honorable Ambrose Amoasia and watching kan so kasama NDC. I was for the punch Jumedi now here Kessben television. So just about 48 minutes after 8. Don't go trouble. Apa wosima aduana and watch. Now your messages kakraba. Now you move on to your next topic. Yeah, Electoral Commission replier. What they ama NDC no. John Mensah, organizer MPP Côte d'Ivoire branch. God bless Dr. Bawumia for next president of Ghana 2024 because of good policies for Ghanaians. Onone dear and so I don't know. That's why coming from Phobia Obuasi Tutuka was yes indeed our president Nana has spoken well about the peace and security of this country. Is indeed man of democracy. Greetings to our two MPs, Kweku Kwate and Dr. Buachi Iyadom. Okay. This one is also coming from. Didn't add the name. Say, host, please ask Ghana Education Service and the Ministry of Education when they are posting university diploma graduates. We they say a trouble we discussing with Tuesday. You know. Okay. The stance of EC on forensic audit is highly suspicious of a compromised voters register. I vehemently support this audit to clear any doubts about the register to serve as a precursor to admittance of the outcome of December 7 election from Michael Opoku. Internal auditor, Ghana Health Service. Okay. Comment him. This one is coming from teacher Kwame Donkokrum. NDC should give us a break. They know they will lose come December 7. Wofa Kofi, good evening. Vomawa is not sick, he's just dramatizing. Even if he dies, we shall prosecute his dead body, and if he is found guilty, we shall handcuff him and put him in the grave, because he is a nation wrecker. Nana Amwako from Ehya. This one can say, my name is Kweku Asare. I'm talking from Kuchi. MPP man, talk true, pa. Okay. A champon Calgary Electricals at Osu Station. Let's avoid those who want to destroy the peace of this country. Former President Mahama and his NDC were on the streets, demonstrated for their grievances, but they destabilized the peace of this country by attacking the security and the public. Today, they are in court, and some Ghanaians are pleading for their behalf. I disagree. They must face the full rigors of the law. Regards to Dr. Bawumia and lawyer Nana Ejeba for Menshia PC for NPP. This one is coming from Bugri Daniel inside that year. So he says, Dr. Bawumia all the way. Joe, okay, let me go forward. He says, the exhibition of voters register is the best form of audit. How can you write to the Electoral Commission, giving him 1 week to do a forensic audit? Do you know what goes into a forensic audit? I think you are confused, and I've already lost the 2024 election. Abraham from Agona. So far, Ghana is indeed the beacon of democracy in Africa. Another will definitely hand over to Dr. Bawumia because Ghanaians are ready and poised to vote massively for Bawumia. He is the obvious choice. Ula from Agona. Okay, says good evening, lawyer. Okay, lawyer is not here today. Please tell the MPP man to tell party leaders to come and help Honorable James Wa West parliamentary candidate to unseat Honorable Lanchene Peter Tobu, who has done nothing over the past 4 years. Kwame Ayu from Wa West. He says, Okobros you renso osom pafe galam say kum nipa enso wasi asopiti kwan no de enye wu aden okay twi we dem say otro so went me antro ni yesa anyway. Is this Prince Osu Sagacious? Is this Wofa Kofi? You are too much. In fact, you are extremely good. I pray you live long to serve Mother Ghana. Greetings to Mrs. Felicia Bema of Kinahini Government Hospital. Okay, we want your comments on what we are discussing, not singing praise. Hello, good evening, Mr. Host. Mr. Host, tell NDC man he should stop lying to the public. It's possible for DMB and MPP. Vote number 1. Okay. It says, good evening, sir. I respond to the name Barumba, head teacher, Manswatchere DA Primary School. The stakes are getting higher. Tension is gradually brewing in the country due to the persistent demonstration against the government and the EC. The latter should do the needful and come out of an unblemished, credible, and stainless voters register. Ghana is indeed the citadel of democracy. It says, good evening, I am Sam. In fact, there had been a lot of evil statements made by some of the MPP gurus, including Brian Champon, Anado himself, and Abronye, but no police has ever seen anything wrong with it. But let the MPP know that when the youth get angry, they are pushes enough. They push enough into the ballot. I think that's what you want to say, right? This one is coming from Uncle Joe, Fantinu Town. It says, good evening, Wofa Kofi Appiah. I agree with Electoral Commission 100% for their statement. And to His Excellency, President Akufo-Addo, bravo to his speech at UN Assembly in America. Right. You have an issue now, a second topic. Electoral Commission, any NDC. Now, what you mono, and NDC for say, EC any forensic audit. Mabobo semi podi akoma no se onhwe sanse ni nyina mu isi aje omokrata no na enura samije mpisa send reminder se omo kai isi so ma na otwe na so mo ntehwe de en waya afa ho ene de isi de krata akoma mo se ye provisional voters register exhibition that's a problem bi ba ho a wo kwan a also ba me siesie na NDC for and so more exhaust all the processes are there corrections our voters register no nwie the call for forensic audit no emaso nemum so mo ahun bibi o mo famra is be correction omu wi a time no sua yentimi nye voter exhibition bio in the exit voters register no online na ubia so etimi a check inti forensic audit ne de ye nuru ho man shall say free honorable. Now I'm washer. More response I see the amount who say.
Over me wajidi mapase sebi wani fikakra. Na over kai Professor Justice Sufuri Boating.
The first INEC.
Yes.
INEC. Yeah, 1992.
Yes. One say the late DF Anan. From 1988, Omo call around equality views from Ghana for in respect of the system of governance at your panel. Omo no modi can form some interim INEC be a omoji views no. And I be around 1992, Professor Feribo Atami born in Dinino. Ono ever die Electoral Commission and Satam na Dr. Kojo Afarajan your commissioners.
Yeah.
Said you're making a yampa.
Yeah, no correct.
Inti Bra Professor Feribo Atimi fi omo na professor Dr. Kojo Afarajan take over as EC.
Yeah.
And ebinimo te say Mr. David Adenze Kanga any omo aka ho na chiri be join EC no eye adwuma. Ti Dr. Kojo Afarajan ni EC no ye adwuma. NDC wini abano mse mienu MPP be wini mienu na okoye ansana mama Charlotte say eba MPP for yi ni free ho ene hon keka.
No, but no so say so can do wini here.
But
Charlotte say buy no.
Oh yes, MPP na winning. No, my focus is not on the winning.
Oh, so now we now can the or
me can't ahokeka ne adwuma fefe fa electoral commissioner edi kan edi anim no
okay.
Enti na medi kan ebusa say okay professor for Josiah for also okay no.
Yeah.
Enne electoral commission ya wo ho sisi no. Enye no ne electoral commission ye nim dada ne bio. The electoral commission ya wo ho sisi no. Electoral commissioner uhunu say a appendage of the MPP.
Sir.
Yes, metre wa di krontra. Once medical bobo nkofo bi din. Ebia sa nkofo no na omoto aba even though they were commissioners. But when we be adwen say na omunye nkofo ana amanyosem ebon wo ntumam. Enti say electoral commission wo sisi say owura bi te say Dr. Your friend say Appiah anamebo Appiah hene ono ye MPP communicator or ye commissioner me amigina ha me hunu say ye MPP ni gidi a menya wonimu because personify commission menya wonimu no sa gidi ne ebe wo form Dr. Bosman Asaria or ye MPP for 10 patron former ewo University of Ghana no ono so me hunu say MPP ni na gina hoyi na me kan we nya nchen. I'm a full-blooded Legonite. Inti asema American, meaning the America. Between 2009, 2010, we see 2011. Now I'm a programs officer at Institute of Economic Affairs. Your friend IEA, no. Now my boss
Jane Mensa.
Yes, my boss one I'm a report man direct as program officer na Jane Mensa. Na me say Mrs. Jane Mensa, adia ochiri kura woni wiase a sebi eye dra wo de man na obefi eye NDC. Personally, I know say Mrs. Mensa was MPP ni kase pa MPP for the NATO commission. It is one of the reasons she is almost always intransigent.
But time wa John Mama so bo Charlotte say the same thing.
Me pacho me ba. You see pacho me ba. So it's not the same thing. Debbie offer. I shoot this down with all my strength. I mean the current year. Ma me na MPP for year ni poster. Say we contest election wo Western region that. We check here no contest election that pacho mbusa. When you win in politics, but no contest election that. Me pacho me busa.
Say also they are okay. All they are okay. So no say wouldn't say Jane Mensa ye MPP ni ba no.
Offer gina ho. Me yes so what the mean but what the mean be ma me. Nti won te say Dr. Appiah hene no communicate my MPP.
Mate.
So what are we talking about? Anya wa no confirm say what? Opo free obi a okọ University of Ghana. Say bi a sebe won na won nya adwuma ho da na won ko school ha. Busu obi a Bosman Asare work political science department say no onye team for patron.
Inti said the make no. Charlotte said the enso mate. Inti what here?
Charlotte said the one na confirm amount.
Jane Mensa dey also can why na confirm say
me say me na ya adwuma. Say me can TV.
So we NDC need
Debbie
can in favor of your party.
Enti Dr. Kojo Afrejan no party be.
Oh, Afrejan dey also no no to aba. Also
owura David Adenze kan ganso
on the maintain
na me share say me do free baby electoral commission that and free ban me kire wo say ye hunu commissioners a na ye wo gidie wo mu mapa omu ko anim kon kan na politics emfrafra wo. That is the reason I started from there. What was a specific question? But also what I say enti to be very sure electoral commission ho agreements and danu sesia no gidie ni mu enam na na mo bi a watu. Mamema want to pick an example. As part of the reforms they back for 2024 election. Okay, I think I buy about to crank you in indelible ink. Okay.
Yeah.
Meboa, and a parliament boguye. Was a chairman some Bunsumunaka said there be ready and yadi. Meboa. Was answer Cassank a share about when I see Uncle Bepon military. Brow comicrum a share there were apart in Chavestia. I feel an uncle for free phone by Babatuaba. Into William Mrs. Mensa, the actual Article 45 make a commission, you know. Not her as a person. Article 45, a chair a Juma Electoral Commission, no ye. Nina say, a bad boama man for a tour about so marginal. Sa easy way, or sis Adian no kind. Najuma way Ninano, it behaves as though it seeks to constrict the ability of Ghanaians to exercise their franchise. That is what this EC has always sought to do. And the GDA woman is what's it omoletano, dear na yawa, ye can't found. Yet can't catch a gun of one, I say. Yahu unauthorized voter transfer. Nipa dodo eye 243,540. Voter transfer nkofo ya transfer omo vote from baby omo to aba. Akọ baby a omo nto aba ho a omo nnim. Eye almost 245,540. Omo di voters register ni man no. Ye nunu no kusa no di gu nsani ani no ani ehu saa de ewom. Ade ba ko a ya ka kire omo no. De tosumi no. Ye ka kire omo say voters register amode maaye no. Ye hu enipa 15,000 a ya transfer wo mu a ye nim baby a wo mu free. So register no etiapo ne de ma wa ye transfer yes yo obenti ana asumasi ya transfer na free polling station A e de na ko polling station B.
Sure.
Into one say a demonstrate a clear path of the transfer. We ni mo dia no nipa 15,000 ye hunu baby a wo mu free. Eno ase yes ya transfer wo mu. Yes eno etosiri enya de a ekoyi. Ani asan so ehu se nipa mako 4,000 ye yi won mudini every register ni mo omonya awe ye busa electoral commission so ye yankofo bi transfer ni ye de ka ho a ye delete ye de ka ho no ye mistake na ye de ye delete ye answer om de ma ye no the nipa 4,000 ye yi won mudini every register ni mo ye hunu ba bi e free and misplaced voter transfers. Transfer no baby anka wo se bia ye de kohye no yamfa anhye ho aye krabasa ye hwe ni a ye hu sane a etie ane ye hu files bia obehwe obi wo ha na ne picture bo ho ba ne diri nka ho obi wo ha ne dini ka ho ba ne picture emo ho over mbajo so ati ase sango fo ya mi ken so omunya ndisi fo anom ya ndisi fo omo ye Ghana fo a
yeah
constitution no mo ho kwan
obi ni mo political
affiliation and I NDC for ye ka omo asem and we NDC for asem ye ka na ye ka Ghana for asem enti na ye expect say nka ye nuanim MPP for nko mbe boa ya me ya ka sa asem because ebi mbo asanko for no beto aba mo ana me boa now you see ade ba kwa me nwanwa wa electoral commission na mo tuo ho ne say electoral commission we onim tro twa pa obi ti say boss manasari o twa ntro kama Mrs. Mensa de o ye ntro twam kenkon. Twa bebre.
Ebi ne say.
Won say ma kanom show, yes NDC for madanse em rom so mo mfa ma. Ana wonte. But say when him say NDC for share electoral commission, a PowerPoint presentation. E de sa fact nyina e kire wo mo. E ma electoral commission for gi to me say, "Oh, sa de ya mo ken no. Ye hu adwuma." Ana me boa. Before ye this anu me betu dwa na EC de atudwa. Sani o ma mi kan NDC fo na bi esu di tu dwa o enya electoral commission na di tu dwa o oh mu problems na amaka ni nyina ye hwe ne asiesie dada ene ase de wo se wo hwe asiesie na de wodi kan asiesie no fa kire yen wo se da bi gisa wo do nkrata no eba ene azembe na wo ka kire wo se oh ye gusu a ye asiesie ni awia a ye de beto online ofa wadu ne kire wo se wo sa de One baby aga na eko. The Mrs. Mensa ne boss manasare ne electoral commission no. Womo kura commission ne say eye womo anka say japade.
Okay, so what's your next line?
And so kind constitution no a ye tua mu nyina aka from article 70. Womo ye article 70 office holders.
71 and 70.
71 office holders. But just say me kan what ya say. Obusia me say anamo be na ye betu.
Obviously the mu bia under mo famra. Be kra. Into forensic audit
yedi kan shia wo mo no correction no mka so ma yen ewe na me ga sa mokuya de 7 ka de ne nkatenkwan yanko okoni diem electoral commission ogina he wo se na montu onyina de wo pe ne pepe yo any fine yo enti nka me ka pepe yo asem any fine yo a se nka wo de mokuya yen nkatenkwan no akowura ne diem ana me boa na de na wudwane from transparency because electoral commission adwuma odi no emwa Ghana for electoral commission no aye political eye adwuma ema MPP for enti no one person obebie ni nsem ame ehunu de yekoso no hwe ofa kuku damo aka kire electoral commission say omie na ntaban mu oni say ne togbu afede akasa adano go so hini kasa lawyers in a kuku down for baby say this forensic audit it only seeks to enhance your work. So we have forensic audit no now they work and yampa and man ko for trimu eyo mo fine
but said the work no I have also spoken to auditors. Forensic audit nye ade a dey 1 or 2 days here.
Over tie you are making a mistake. When you say NDC amanyoko ye share civil society organizations. Ye we any atro the friend communicate. Ye ka say electoral commission ma mpanyimfo ntena ase. Political parties ya abatwe wo mu kobie nyina no. Wo mu nso mfa wo mpanyimfo emra. Won nsa wo mu aye ni nyawo nti ye nyina ye mfi ye ni fe. Say driver ni a odi ne safo a kire nam wo nkwan mu na ye ntena ase na ye hwe nkrata ni ye hwe
o taxi driver bi odi safo a kire
safo no me de point na
alabso wo bi ana
what the point na the direct ni nyina ye point ye mfi ni hwe say ye hwe se ne be no enye auditors forensic audit ni another your friend say 2016 Justice VC RAC Crab one tena committee so am ya no so register ni mo ahwe de wom ani de enim ana meboa offer meboa
until now say there we say all the interested parties in Abihim, not a forensic audit.
Offer. And what you need to say? Me mama, your friend say, antimata or as you are there. Sabatu no do no corner ni dini wa. Yes, seen you answer one children have been. So figures here made the amount 245,000. Transfers ya omunyum. Etiam ra who can see I-91 as amended by CI-127 an issue of a liveliness test. And sana ye be your transfer every baby akọ baby no. This is what you. Enti ye ba ne say na for instance, nipa be say 38.
Now.
Nibo of
response say isi dia bremo.
Nipa 38. Ye transfer mu free Tamale South eko Pusiga.
Enti say
even illegal.
Response say isi dia bremo no. Enti mo bende.
No. Entasum. That when the response in a buy, and then the response in a buy. Me jinan krani mo tutu nkrani. Sa dan ye catch them say ya chere. Ya across the regional capitals. We are planning same for all the district capitals.
Okay.
Plus others.
That's it.
Me fa to say dem kan what you say. And this na ono nya na adwene say wo ye adwuma bia ma. Amfa ya ne fefefe aba.
Me that's it. Honorable. Ma me ko doc. The EC can Enra Alan so I support to NDC calling for a forensic audit. I hear for no be can. I'm just saying, dear pa, they will register no more. Into on person, my mark, I'm a forensic audit.
Of I made that say, you see, Untimo on your man, also, and Fanko shall cashiri, so cashiring it. NPP may say, put me on record from the year 2016, 2015, I'm a started Kasama party. Baby, I register once and baby, I've been consistent. And I'm going to do that today. And the records no about you can quote me anywhere. And they're wrong. Say a quiet election. Now man you could be feel say register the Kotwaba. Ususu say bibi woman enye. Inti yenhwe. Na your history ewo Ghana. In 1992-1996 na your opaque ballot box tuntumbi. Yede beba bisi ho. Na NDC for no adwombone wo mutri munti. Yede beba bisi ho no na nye transparent. Me ogidie se sa abre no. Kra na omudi kan staff ballot box na sa na bisi ho. MPP4 ena through the legal means any iPad ya ma isi who the reason in bringing transparent ballot boxes. Now you sign a black and white register. NPP, we fought it. And I change it called colored. Still, you will say intimate NC overvoting and no crime. Until you introduce you fighting for biometric in 2012. A by United say no verification, no vote in 2012. If we are a court no, a day the same cophobia were allowed to vote without being verified during the Supreme Court election petition hearing. A honey a court 27-0 of a kufisa okay 27-0. If we Justice Atuguba interpreti say in the constitution the mandate of the ECI say shall afedie it means may. Shall is no longer compulsory but may. We no saka say elections are won at the polling station. Fast forward 2016 NPP4 eka say you see omo ye what we call facial recognition biometric technology. Any ye kwaje Togo voters register. Any ye match ye. Now ye press conference led by our flag bearer today. Emma ye project ma obie hu pictures no. Ma ye de compare. We provided evidence. Easy, ya de koma easy at the time. Wofa Kofi, inyina Ghana. Ma me Charlotte say J petition with evidence I di booklet aka ho. Oya press conference sort as mo kan o say today me receive love letter from NPP. This is on record. Ma me yenya ye facial recognition biometric technology koji Togo for voters register the match ye it me CV out Ghana ha na ehu ye press conference a projecting nyina we gave the evidence ye de come ma me no also be ko Togo no ko Togo for say omo voters register ye call political parties ho Togo it me koje ye no ono wotwere koma Togo isi wo say national security document enti wontimi nye enti o receive love letter from NPP. At the same time, okay, Abu Ramadan, and in Makon, call court. Time my ye claiming winning now, the evidence ne call court. You provide evidence, yeah, they call court, and then we got judgment about registration. Now you use birth set a day. And Wofa Kofi meboa. These are records Now, isn't it interesting? Say NDC4 are singing common song. They mention figures. But I tell you, how many evidence, say real evidence. And ometimi atna on mini etina ha wabubo figures bi. Hefa. Onye specific polling station we any pass mercy any ISR transfer no. But oka over 200,000 any ISR transfer. Until I can say political party biya kasa about voters register ho enye wrong. Name you should not just talk, provide evidence. And when I used to say what the mo kan monfa mo nkrata anye dey emra wose wo de omo de aba nti so omo de aba enka yisi ebesa atwere se monfa de amu wo bi amra isi yenhwe de wa yesi eye yennioma no yi na unim de ntia in 2016 ebra NPP4 provided this evidence ayeka about voters register no ese edu nketia the general secretary okan RC crab committee
Justice VCRAC crab
the committee ese edu nketia ko gina ho say the only way is betimi a correct voters register a true exhibition okayana wanka
okay
ese edu nketia kan full glare of the nation and on my example says ye kase obi amfamra say ya transfer we yewu a ono obekwa akobokwa abena Japan din se kwa abena o kai say video no kan wose say ye ma party si kwan na party bia aka say we de me feel say enya ha no to aba we yewu a ono esi edu nketia abekwa akobokwa abena Japan din se kwa abena Japan awu nti yisi nyini film na so kan e wo say yisi nso yini film o kan ana wanka at the time nti esi edu nketia believe ne say the only way a exhibition of so ampofu at the time now or your national organizer of NDC or say calling for audit of the electoral register a absurd. This is of so ampofu John Mahama nankasa, John Mahama, the president at the time, eka say, obie ni hono mwa, obetimi editecti ama EC. Now you can give your suggestions, but the EC has the final say. Now, no EC cannot rig election for any party.
Okay.
This is on record, on tape, on video. John Mahama kan, dear na asesa. Or can say ye koye EC papa ni dine wanti ana meeting crab ni dine wa.
Justice VC RAC crab.
Ni dine wa. Ye omo ye committee meetings ne nkofo ko presenting ni nyina no. Dear ni ko wiye. Charlotte say had the final say. Wanye audit. Ana your audit. Ojiji nkofo suggestion at the end of the day was so on na final say. Unim the NTR in the constitution. Omuma is the power to decide. These are some of the things because the framers of the constitution saw say a time will come and political parties bet try edit ama easy, and that is very dangerous. It is our evidence a fakọ. But you see when in the NTR this year we nyina offer omatena se omahunu say election no omo be lose. Now I also more prepare the minds of their supporters. Na enye wan
also say mo ade no mo lusu to be someone is here frakada na kwabia so motra so
mamemra 2020 ye to aba ni wie no NDC for declare Sami Jemfi say the president elect John Mahama na mu ye press conference say he thanks Ghanaians for giving him majority in parliament to conduct his business, and based on the omonwaye they have won, and he thanks Ghanaians. Nobody should subvert the will of Ghanaians. If we actually court, Justice Appiah, ebise do nketia 3 questions. Or say ni nyina wanfa evidence ama court. But no ama mebuna tiegu montene so say enioma shita isi ye wia wo 2 years down the line, all national chairman, okoshia ni delegate or say omo equality 4 constituencies and almost system crash into omo entimi anye antwa so omo de omo ni omo akohu chachuchi kata kachire omo say we na mo de court de amunso munye madoa na no muni evidence bia enyame na mekan yo the same thing that happens here omo kasa de tonkofo trim say yisi ni ye bibi. Now, so we provide the evidence. They are just banding figures around. No, and young one was say, Charlotte say, Senkayisi official chairman ni betimi area election muama party beer. And this in the appointed Charlotte say in 2016. NPP we need Mahama no ye president at the time over 1 million votes. Senka Charlotte say wo to me betimi asasa. Send you betting as a vote.
And you over 1 million. It's a little below 1 million, almost 1 million.
Almost 1 million votes. Thank you. And to send Charlotte say you would bet me as a sana. Send for best son. But now,
party
thank you. Now 2020. J Mensa, Medisi and J Mensa. NPP now appointing. You really Charlotte say time of almost 1 million votes. J Mensa. Time
appointing.
Yeah, appointing. Yeah, to abano. What was the difference?
From almost 500,000.
From almost 1 million to almost 500,000. And in omumi no why time near to abayen and can affect your fortunes.
Okay.
What I say?
Let's just say if I was
a justice atuguba kan ewo 2013 during 2012 petition or say elections are won at the polling station because here polling station we are near the pin sheet ni nyina ma parties near the coalition center our district omoye we are na aba region NTEC officer no Jemensa the only figure wo hu eye de yaka ni nyina abom wo region ene ye de koma no enti se wonye wadwuma ye na wontimi nkyerɛkyerɛ wonsɛm mu na wa malanche wo manifesto ebesi sabri ukogina simpie so a wontimi nkyerɛkyerɛ manifesto no mu na wudi ahemfo ne imam ne asofofo atem na wohwɛ na wulusu a don't blame the EC.
Right. But I say, I was for Dr. Enoch Champon and our technical also Kasama, the ruling New Political Party, the county, Honorable Ambrose Amuasha, and speaking for the NDC. Doc, 2 minutes. Very reacted to the Okai Kakra, Nayan Quenim. Honorable, sorry.
Over on the Okasaya, Umusani questions, they said they are Ubusamin.
Dimon, one who's Musan question.
No, I like the questions you ask. Sabu Mati for Tiasi. I'm not against the questions. I'm saying that you would have to give me the time to explain the issues.
No, you have to explain the issues. The question more they say what na modern asem easy. But you see so that is how over
only bibi minya invitation for this program. The impression was created say a one-on-one. Yes, because you know why you raised a very important point. Share register anymore. Say register and easy man movie. You see or the register anymore NDC for a day before the exhibition.
And all the man other parties in
may say NDC for in your register a day before the exhibition.
It will be a
Debbie. Or the more the man now.
No,
I'm saying what I know. Please. I'm saying what I know.
Don't shout.
Don't shout. Debbie, move here register anymore. Maybe be okay, mama.
And you got some catcher a coalition strategy. Into another
and you move register evidence. Of a figures are my boy are hanging on. Nina will move and I am fat. We okay, we need problem be our. Yet, I see what may woman or me a gunner for. Yeah, interested parties in our democracy in Tibet can was him. One said, question Abusan when you back one who was him. Nabena, your mamma could do him for some propaganda and win here. Measure show background because you see. One mommy impression said, is in some I can want to ask you. But you embark on a path of education. Obama some na in Hunyai, send a tembi a more motive for me can MPP phone. And your feeling being a was will be any maybe. You were hardcore evidence here. Yeah, presentation at the actually easy. Of I want to see a share easy presentation. What is the end is for? Because share electoral commission presentation. Am I what JD can in atom? And today now to how okay. Oh can say doing I can say I expect sebi will be a crap PhD who can't have a mammy source. But you are not doing that. You will be a higher bontin. You see, maybe pass ambition manage because me so me academic. Into a quote near actual fact. Oh dear, the uncle for can be and your mama can say, I say doing I can say. I read who won the elections in 2016. A young people in the winning, as just said, Charlotte said, did something right. DSC 2016, just say, moving is any our can. I just Charlotte said, did something right.
She did something right, saying.
A chance of a year, you may.
No, but someone said before then, also, also raise all these
issues. May say, we need Ghana Justice VCRC Crab Committee. A tenant shares answer. Yeah, me was sorry, you are. This was in 2016, sometime around June, every IEA. Resolve challenges with voters register, IEA to EC. Resolve challenges with voters register, IEA to EC. So I'm not G-Mensa and our electoral commissioner. And now all the electoral commission say, in some way register no hono. One tier parties in one CSC, G-Mensa and Aneka. And we see na so say we MPP di into one TV. Say me catch us say me no ayeduma den ti wunim. Say yen ya de asem akọ easy no. Say mo frɛ say yen ka. I am among friend MPP for because we need ka.
Why are they I don't the stakeholders in the election?
Me bo bacho me ba. Yen ya de asem ayede akọ. Figures here me bu boy nyina. Wo mo de wo mo si wo ma ehu bi. Ye de ye hu ni aye presentation ya kire electoral commission. One can be an baby or the name. One can't some no busan umpo bakumpo because we need fake. And so sometimes when you do this, more create a situation of political football, debit and credit. But there are real issues there. No one can the Togolese register. And this asem na about me aka ya ebusa ne court wa. Wantimi amodini ba kumpo no. Doctor, what you better Togolese ready. Me but me bo last issue. No, but last issue you see. No, of my
no, please. We have other issues to talk about.
Last issue. Over. Me but say me chere doctor dey enyumre.
First is my last point.
IPAC, you a student of politics. There was a reason why IPAC buy. So you say a free 1992, cause in 1996. Now MPP for any parliament.
Yeah.
Because I'm boycotted the parliamentary elections of 1992. Yeah. Because no so I'm on TRC say you did can hear parliamentary presidential elections in November. You can parliamentary in December. And I'm going to
stolen verdict.
Yes, stolen verdict. No man ko. E ba sa no. Mpanyifo say political parties say organ and same people before ni parliament ya. Wo mu ni platform bia, wo mu didi wo mu ho de enkomo. Enti one forum and ebeboama political parties edi nkomo one same people before ni parliament no any their friend there IPAC consultations enumpo no ayefo di mu akotene but also what enti na IPAC na mfa abato ho and enya reform MPP for the buy.
Okay.
It was a civil society group here and the parties in about together. Doc, you may have to find out about this. It may not be your area. It had nothing to do with politics. Okay. Political parties and elections. Someone thinks someone say, when you didn't is no. What the hell defend is now you're there. When someone can
that's honorable Abu Asham. I mean, Doc.
Offer Miss.
Now, oh yeah, we know some Bamboo.
Now, what can I miss?
Una start here. No, time into me. No, community union.
Mama Malam Yaya videos. We enye se me ko tena baby aka or try to impugn my integrity or refer say me wo PhD. You see, don't use defeatist approach. Men share was a men ko PhD.
What defeatist?
Wait. Let me speak. O kasana metia me yedin. You see, men share was a men ko PhD. When we come on program and we are speaking, stop trying to attack someone. Say make your background. And
I have
look. No, please.
What I am saying that. Don't speak as those who do
no.
Honorable Maminti.
Oh, Kasamiyedin.
No, he had his.
No. You made mention of your daughter.
Please.
To allow him to respond.
Let me respond to what you said. I gave you the respect because viewers and so share. Mama Malam Yaya videos.
I say, can you can give him any video.
Let's
see the contents of your video. You will examine the video.
Honorable, please, Maminti Doc. What's all Kasa Yedin? Maminti or no? Doc Maminti.
Mama Malam Yaya videos about what a Sedun Ketia said. Live program or RCB crab, whatever the name no. I will kind about EC ne electoral register na me kan ya will say. My bet na hamanka and provide the source biya. Masaman John Mahama sema wo kan in 2016 ma send ya man wo video e wo WhatsApp ombo na obi entie say asem na me betena ha kan ma mo misrem said ye ono wo try impugn say ma betena ha na me wo PhD na maka asem tra and man provide the source. You see mesrew unim me e be share political platform so a my politics no, but if you want to go to my professional background nessa anyomana emwa because you see also be check my background me kuta PhD in public health me kuta masters in public health with specialty in rehabilitation but uti background me ye adwuma o KNUST enti wonso minim se wa ye adwuma o IE ansa na wo be ye adwuma o Kumasi Technical University our administrative member, academic, non-academic, intimacy minimum. But when I wouldn't name me background, into this is my background.
We are meeting for the very first time.
Please. Fair to me. Yeah, fair to me. I say, oh, accuse me, say, me musa more questions. Because this is the first time I've met you. Accusation. Because who are you court no? When you interrogate you more. No, Doc, Mr. Honorable, please, Honorable, please, Honorable. Mamintie no, say affair no basem so. My respond only and we have other things to talk about. Doc, Mamintie yanko.
So are we, Anna?
Medasi, the American is easy. See, media me say, yen NPP4. Whatever register idea mine, ya go through, say you issue, just like we did in 2016. A bright present evidence we offer. Abu Ramadan and Nimakun, the case ni call court.
And
Supreme Court.
Is that, that case you are referring?
Yes, and they say unim say Enra, your parliamentary candidate or mentions out.
Yeah.
What the case ni biako court.
Yeah, Masaki court say.
Thank you. It is all evidence, sir. You see, you go and prove your case in the court of competent jurisdiction. Yentna bontin enka hey we be say mentions out na you issue. So be anti until say court ruling nearby. That is how we build a nation. You were institutions are and mrama omo kwan. And this a issue. Yentna bontin, you see, we yes I no mind about oh person obedi o mind so. Hey and I yempene. And this easy anya audit na ban yento ana. Abano ye beto. Ye to na ye declare wa we ni. Ntimi nya hwe.
That's it. I was for Kessben television so near the punch. You may die na Uswara ohi. Mami ha message ne kakra na yenko ye nim. Okay. It was say, good evening, boss. Kindly tell the NDC that if they are saying MPP hasn't done anything in 4 years, what can Mahama do with 4 years? We have seen him before. He has been there before. Mahama and the NDC never again. By the Kipkus. I think it's in the Enka 170 and I'm a boy. Okay. This one says, good evening. I am Mami Bruni calling from Sewa Junction. NDC never again, no, because he says, Ntro kakra, no kre kakra. He has nothing for Ghana. For now that I have seen your face, thank you. Okay, teacher Kujo from Tepa Enynesuso. All the protests going on in Ghana are for an obvious reason. Mahama and NDC have concluded that they have no chance of winning the upcoming election. Therefore, they will cause chaos in Ghana before the election. They will do this through demonstration. And NDC member said that they could cause problems for the government. And that is why they are doing this. Greeting to Honorable Nana Prempe. Okay. Sir Prince, Mr. Those of you who are calling, give me your phone lines. Why? And Mr. Mami come a message. Sir Prince, I'm really enjoying the show from Suta Powerhouse. Greeting to Madam Presla Ahen. Okay. Good evening, for your good work done. It's clear that former President Mahama sponsored democracy up to destabilize this country's peace. The law must deal with them. Bright Takwa. For the system is no way EC can rig the election. If you are part, be vigilant at the polling station because elections are won at the polling station. Bright Takwa, or also the other buyer. I don't know. This is coming from Steven from Atimpoku. The EC are taking money pa. I check my. They take my out. What's the meaning of that? What check where you na omotewana maintain see papa. Maybe you can come again. Good evening. Say I'm home to Mudehine Nana Abuaje watching from Hidium. But let's be frank, we are political jokers. Okay. It says, good evening. Has the NDC man forgotten what the late J.J. Rawlings told former President Kufuor that he should go to Anraga in Kumasi to get a chair to sit on because he, Rawlings, is not going to hand over to who? Okay. Mr. Host, good evening. NDC people talk too much. Why, Peter Sunrai? Late J.J. said the same to Kufuor. He should go to Anraga for stool, not Ghana seat. I am Okatechi Efrifa. And also there or there a buyer and no. This one is coming from Kofi from Dunkwa Tunkumso. NPP never again. Baumia no steer for you. And also there and no. Mr. Host, I'm a Mosechi from Omisco Junction, Konongo Praso. Please tell the NPP man that they have lied to Ghanaians. The elephant is going back to the bush because they are mismanagement. Because of their mismanagement, today $1 is 17 Ghana cedis. Kwame Dixon from Apeu Lakeside. NDC have no evidence to approve to EC, and I agree with EC. They should vote against NDC and vote for DMB number 1. I say, hello, Kessben, good evening. I'm Maswell. The president is a mafia man. How come those who died 2020 elections are on a quiet side? All the workers at the EC are party members. Our president is trying to change everything in Ghana for the West. The EC is not an independent referee. They are party members. Okay? All what you want is to win power. Meanwhile, when you win power, you do little to improve the welfare of citizens. From a free year Asafo. Remember, former and late President Rawlings once said, if MPP won the presidential seat, they should go to Angraga for some. Is there any sharp difference between this and the topic under discussion? Michael from Obuasi. Good evening, Mr. Host. Please ask the NDC man what new things are Joamama bringing to reduce the current economic situation in the country. The lamentations are too much without any tangible solution. Mahama is finished. The new era in the world needs someone like Dr. Baumia to lead Ghana in this new era. NDC is finished. NDC is just creating tension and unnecessary noise in the country. This one from teacher Bonti Killer from Asante Achimfuase. Good evening, Mr. Host. NDC should stop throwing dust into our eyes. This blame game can't win election. Big ups to my lovely daughter Nana from Poma Vivian, Great Vision Academy. Okay. Teacher Kujo Tepenya Susu, I think I've read this message. Abraham from Aguna. Every political party should be given the corrected and revised voters register at the same time as happened during the exhibition. You can't be given the revised voter register alone. Provide the evidence that you have. 243,000 qualified names in the register. The NDC is waiting for you. Why are you not able to provide those names? Are you credible? Ruling a country is not a joke. And also they are a buyer and no. Kumbal Garba, Kwame Danso Bono is. Good evening, host. If Akufo-Addo meant electoral peace, imagine the rudeness empowered by the Jubilee House. Without a forensic audit, forget about electoral peace. The government want to use the security to intimidate electors. For peace, Jane Mensah must resign outrightly. MPP is a West government because it's a tribal, friends, and family government. MPP is a TV government. Don't forget that PVD's got missing under this government even before. NDC man should give us a break. JDM was not a president before. He couldn't even manage Commander Sugar Factory. How can he do the 24-hour economy? JDM is not the option for Ghanaians. Dr. Bamia all the way. Let's all Ghanaians vote for him massively for our future. Doctor, you are good, but keep it up. NDC have no evidence. The graft. Before we interact, Honorable, is NDC thinking this? Should they discredit the voters register and there is chaos in this country? They will be sworn in as the next government. Obisi krumwa ono so timbi kwejo bechim. Okay. Right. Mamemfa enonsia na menko yemkumra your last topic na, so we are hard pressed with time. Na yenhwe Democracy Hub for omo ye yechre. Na police for chere se yechre no. Niema mo she baby omo mfa baby omo ntimi nkro ne ade mo Oliver no akotuka ki na we ka we egu. Omo achem yabo mo kwadu mako nsia. Na edomako Oliver crowd so yale ko police hospital inaba. Wampenda da mahama say yechre de obi a constitutional right. Jimen Sakabi adinti no mko yechre na court ya mo bail. Na yede omo atum say na otwumi ni ko remind omo say na otwumi nu ansa na omaba na asem no kra yabaso. Na MPP for also led by the youth organizer Salam Mustafa chere say embra no mu ni say ya anye ne sa amanfo be say Ghana somdwe ya emma kwan ma kemam kebe memu no yintipo doc mamisha semfro so won chere say krofo embra no mu ni mampena da ne na be de chere say da bi we nye for friends I do be column 2 is a billable. What can I say?
Me da say Wofa Keki Wofa Kofi Nyame can say, you see, my commanded Ghana police. Esan say you will chrome high demonstrations upon demonstrations, any or more reaction. but the way I almost see handle them, you see sometimes for demonstration and they have the intention to create problem. And only agree on baby also fakra no could do almost just to create a scene. In 2016, Let My Vote Count Alliance echo demonstration. Saying you know him say Abrante Satana police commander anam se no greater crowd COP Kudalo.
Oh Kudalo.
One in the mema. Omuhwie nso ihie gu demonstrators ne so bo ma Abrante ba ko ani pai. Abrante nse we free. It's on record. Abrante na wu. Fast forward. Abrante so mo ko demonstration. Demonstration no all right. But offer all right no and they where obi nso de shase. All right nti also akọ block 37 military hospital kwan. Enko for mo ko adwuma. Omo yare omo kọje ayare sa wo se wo ko demonstration wo exercise all right. Enu nti omo no de omu ni right so omo be ko hospital. Omu ni right so omo be ko adwuma. Na Abrante video no mu yi no TV so no. Wetimi akọ police for car isi ho. Na wagina ho na wako bie door no. Na watu car key. Na afi odi ahye obotum. Na wadwane. This is criminal. Ofa, oye criminal. Hi, just a mentias ye. Okoye demonstration to right na ni. Right no enu ni way. Say you say a right nti. Na aden ye can right na. Yemfa responsibility enka ho because they go hand in hand. You have right and you have responsibility. Enti wontimi nkoye saade we. Na se police for na hwe odin, o ma ya ade o. Na nka ye Mahama time 2016 Kudalom nkomba buwakum omutu obi ani. Enu nti na o se command police.
Nti na nkomba buwakum tu obi ani.
Omo se mo mfa na ofana uni ha 2016 Let My Vote Count Alliance. Ye bo mrantie no hwe so hie gu omo so. All because omo si route omo agree na afedi omo koduru baby omo so omo mfa ho. Eno awo be we wakotu police car key di dwane. Omo ko block 37 military hospital kwan. Me mate minim de me ntimi confirm ye. Say yes na obi wo ho ma refer no de na ekọ ho. Enu nti wawu. Minim confirmed ya tesem. But even if it is true, say a true and na me starting me statement no with that say matibet mintimi confirm me. Then ubenya omampani dada wabedi omen supen ono na penso no ye president mranti bi court demonstration police fo hwe nso hyegu wo mo so ema ye bu obi ma na ni tuma obi wuye ewom se o ka kire police force adenti e no mo ache sa amrantie no na eyo mo right aden na onfa nka won say it is also their responsibility to be civil because demonstration dey obi ansi wo ho kwan ubetimi akọ but wo kwa make sure say you do it within the law. Intimi me bo police for abaso me bo judge no so otena case na abaso send ebeye deterrent ama mabunu no da bia me ka mampani Mahama ka sesi emrante ni hyemu ono ne baba ni ko bie empanimfo kasa eye saade no omo baben mentimi me record wo de otie mi ba bia me kasa bia. I always advise the young people.
Is this not more politicians in a
no offer me maka and I have said it on this platform several times. Other platforms videos of me I make kasa ansem way there bia me can me say there bia na me making reference to 2016 omo call demonstration Let My Vote Count Alliance emrantie di wo omo achie no omo ebo wo mpanimfo ni bia nu ha ebo wo omo se si NPP wi ni some mpanimfo ni bebre na oppositions samrantie na ebo wo no omo we the same thing and it happens see ya emrantie ye ka omo gu omo ya chi wo omo no mpanimfo organize demonstration omo we omo be wi ni in the next 20-30 years am this about power in the unlikely event in the next 30 years ama wo bedu akwa no agba akokora
30 years
yes na eduru honom na wo kope position aka kire so certificate we wa wo kwa ni secretary aka kire wo say oni ho then you allow them to put you on the street. Se ko na koye basa basa. Me ka kire mabunu no. Ye koto aba. Emma wo ho kwan ma pani bia mpuhyiw. Emfa wo nko na ye chiwa. Wo nko na wo beko.
Okay.
Empanimfo na kasa no mesre wo ye babunu. Se pani bi ka kire wo. Se koye demonstration because of voter register. Ana se galamse sembia. Bisane se ono ankasa ne mawe. Ne yere we. Ne ofa asefo we no onu amu bebe biana. Emma obia kwan emo mfa wo nko na wo nkoto amaniem se ye de mokotum se ya remand because minya lawyer but minim madam for lawyer ba kudi nkomo say normally se wo court na ye the case ball na wo plead not guilty a e likely so be remand o but say
enye ni nyina
o say enye ni nyina ba o say e likely wan ka say e 100% o likely enkyere say 100%. Na se o plead guilty a ho na o mutimi do punishment ma enti se o ma plead not guilty a judge no is in the bosom of the judge to decide say obe grant you bail and say obe remand you.
So taya na gina police no prosecutor na attention abeka se bia e here time to complete.
Thank you.
The bia man bail obe
interfere with evidence
if
and investigation.
Like that, then the judge will
agree to remind you. In his own right, decide and I mean nwanwa so mampani jo mahama kasa asem we yo because muntie 3 mrantie bi ekodi chief justice and the highest court of the land at tem emma court convicted wo mo enkofo kotwere petition say yen free muntie 3 for emma oyusu ne prerogative of mercy edi yi wo mo se mabunu no ofati mabunu no enu wo mo ho na at the same time na Ghana prisoners bebre ni ho na mo so enu wo mo ho.
Okay, me that say I'm watching
over I think when I'm kind of dog anti ASEAN I was still insist and make that point. Ukra PhD.
Don't go there.
No,
don't go there. Please make your point because if you want to go on that tangent, we are not going to finish the. No, please. I don't want you to make that. No, I don't want you to make that statement again.
Kawasem.
Me suma asem nko ye PhD. Me suma asem nko ye PhD.
Honorable, time. We don't have much of time.
I have not said so. I have not said so. Please make your point.
Honorable,
no, please. The point of the matter is what have I said?
Doc.
Because I should make my point. So what's your problem?
Doc, make your point.
The point is this. You see, we a common knowledge. Say, an accused is presumed innocent until proven guilty.
Yeah.
We tried knowledge in law. The measurement come a background in Chile. And it is a making a categorical statement say, Omo call demonstration or a criminals. And let's just say we need the worker. Because we be obeyed me a cast or a criminals. A court, bra court no a substantive case in respect of the charges. And our family. And this will be bien and a cast or a criminals. Nipan will need the worker. I mean, that's the point I make. That's the first point. Offer Sanko, we know my demonstration 3 days. And send a police for an attitude and I said, me boy. Almost demonstration as the first day police for an carry. Second day police for an carry. Injunction and police for an koji was specific. So, omo demonstration around Flagstaff House in the security zone and our family boy.
Jubilee House.
Yes, Jubilee House. I made them a flying Flagstaff House. They were just very specific. And the Marante and Maba one year demonstration for the 3rd day and send a police for an Equacochi. Obi in support the Omayeno. But yes, as I can say, so okay, Article 21 of the 1992 Constitution. The right to form an association and the right to demonstrate. These are human rights are inalienable. Ubo trinkunti ede. Obi a ho kwan say oye demonstration. Obi a ho kwan say otu anamo. Okay. So omo akoye demonstration. Machichire wo mo. The omo kan say constitution no so nsa aka se obi a oman ni be hu se ne ho akamra ne bi a ye beso ni mu no wo kwanya se e wo se wonya representation in the form of a council or a lawyer. Demonstrators see kase. Ye chichi wo mo no. Ya ma mo ni wo mo lawyers mpo ankasa na eni nkita ho ye force chro wo mo statement. The omanpanyi John Dramani Mahama can say saa de no etia wo human right. And that is very true. Uchi obi a so man kwan mo ne lawyer kasa ye chro na no asem wo bra no lawyer e wo ho. That's how a lawyer can refuse not to write. Mpacho. Almost they were made to do so under duress. And you know duress vitiates some of these things. But that's what I say. Yeah. Man Benny John Dramani Mama says hard no. Etia human right. And your man Benny John Dramani Mama nkwa neka. John Mama no odi nkunim ti monisa no. Amnesty International. And Amnesty International issue statement say kwanya o man ni sangofu ya fa so no. Etia omofa ahodie so. Number 2. So when you say me angasa madam for Martin Kpebu. What kind Martin Kpebu versus the Attorney General? Supreme Court no rule say we offense a high treason free wa. All other offenses in Ghana today are available. Yeah. And I'm saying adibo wa unim na unim. No, but they are available subject to the discretion of the judge. I'm making a point. All other offenses are available. Yeah. Apart from high treason. But what's what you say? Yeah. Some offense we are there. Offense charge the police for the bomb there. Misdemeanor. And I'm a boy. All my lawyers are backward so my be pay bail. All my lawyers is some go for any baby or muninati. One muninaya ordinary Ghanaians. One muninaya Juma or Ghana haya. Omunya flight risk. Ebi kura o ma onyem, obi o ma onyem. Ebi no yare. Inti mumu omube. Mo say a order from above. Judge na case order from above. Me say when they put this for it, police was say order from above. No, I'm not quoting the judge. No, I'm not quoting the judge. They say to grant a bail is not in the hands of the police. Offer. Let us establish this. I'm making me point. I have never made any reference. Why are you standing in for? What's the order from above? Say judge trust so be mo be bail. So man obi bail. And your police there are numerous occasions police didn't say mo to remand judge say no, I'll give him bail. Ebi also order from above police for. But your police for na more remand. Okay, come on here. I'm building an argument. Time. So what you say? The American say these offenses are misdemeanors. Also, what remind you of for 2 weeks. Originally, normal lawyers no baby and who baby or more because 28 of them more do call your friend is a police custody and 15 of them more do call prison custody. And if you make kwanya ye. Dear, yeah, can I say, San Namoya court to two. Police fortune a high-handedness. Say offense I am misdemeanor. Now say Uguswa and this is not the first time I actually demonstrated the Marco court. And this is not the first time demonstrators be a follow foul of the charge of misdemeanor. This is not the first time. And we are talking about the high-handedness. Okay. Do you say a judge and on a flexible at least now omo bail? Is that what you are saying? You see, say BSC da your judicial precedents. Your judicial precedent. You err on the side say judge what discretion. But also what you are saying. So what can Article 291 of the 1992 Constitution? Or say wow ye public officer biano. Your exercise of discretionary power must be fair and not capricious. What's the article saying? 291. Not 291. It's 296. Obvious, yes. But the fact is right, isn't it? And you must be fair and exercise not of discretionary power should not be capricious. Yes. And that you must be fair. Since now we can what you say. Young Ken which I will say agree here. Omampanyi John Dramani Mama, oye Ghana ni.
Okay.
Professor Nana Jenopoko Adjuma, oye Ghana ni. Transparency International, asemo Omampanyi John Dramani Mama kan. Omone no aya adwen. Adentina Ghana for demonstrate in New York say the Ghanaian state 88 Ghana for farm this.
Okay, that's it.
Mami explain this point last point. You see the exercise of prerogative of mercy by a president in Tiamra.
But I said it. It's constitutional.
I just want to emphasize. Say yeah the call for akwakotum. San call for no ma charge the directors of the radio station. Ma charge
okay.
But
that's it.
President said mama mo prerogative of mercy.
Okay.
But that's it.
That's it. That's it. The exercise of that prerogative power say it will be too much president no pardon and a mercy no constitutional. Right. So the American also say judge no asano beton anymore. Our discretion so to make us say we dear me man bill. We so dear me didn't betum and I say police for cast your man remind no me man remind. Let us see what that will happen. My messages kakra na fi wrap up. I just about 3 minutes na ye call. Messages no doso. I may not be able to go through all of them. In fact, doso pa. Of a good evening, I want to remind this man that Rollins said the same thing. Okay, these same things are coming. Say free and also call as a for so. Good evening, please. The NDC man that Ghanaians don't need they want digitalization. Baumia, digital man. Good evening, please. Tell the NDC man that Ghanaians don't need. Oh, okay. Teacher Eric Manso Batreso, Ubie Hiesika, Ghanaians should maintain MPP to continue the good work done by Nanado MPP, Ghana forward. Messages no doors, J from Buakwa, the Bannerman Kayane, yeah, because UTA and now so the year from half with him. Have your message here. Dixon Marco Santiago, your message is here. Bedu from Kuchi Bekwai. Me also message no waha. A lot of them. Time into Becky also message now they buy from Konongo yensa aka. What meant to me I can with the so mo fanche me. We through draw Sokoban atau draw Sokoban Columbus also the ewaha. Saran so and we so edie ewaha Prince Kwekua Hima Farm Accra also say here live and enumere we so every year on Makon ya also the no by from Asante Mampong. And then this one is also coming from Eddie Kepkus also message no yensa ekaye Sarah so na Jojo from Kepkus also yensa aka message no Brennan T mentimi ankaya monfa enche we free Noah ho ewo Elembele Western region and a host of others. Mr. Omufancheme, me time no aso. Doc, in 30 seconds.
The American say obi say omampani exercise the prerogative of mercy na kwabana so on tia say dey na obeye. Nko fo akoye nsambone ama police fo achi wo mo e de wo mo court ama competent court of jurisdiction aremande wo mo on tia say won so dey na obeye. Dien na won so obeye.
Okay.
Woni hweye enti mabunu no mpanimfo na omoye omose monko demonstration no. Ofakegi bebre na ayare. Omo ye chi wo mo kwhye cells kakra bia na ni sugar levels duru a skyrocket. Mesre mabunu no mo mam pani bia nyusu wo mo for their parochial interest.
That's it. Right. That's it. Honorable. In 10 seconds.
Vanana Kufuor lead demonstration manipa Uganda ha. Meboa in 1995 during the Kumipeku demonstration.
Okay.
So demonstration is constitutional right. It will be a can Kufuor do so on demonstration magana for Mwana. Demonstration akese akoso Ghana ade we na ba na MPP for na edi anim. But just what I say. And you can article 21 and my home can say will be a demonstration. But I was here de mra ya adwuma. You need to miss here the basis and go for a free prison and as a police custody. But I was a man for Yinati or man for Yinati, not man for Yinamuso on my way, a mamu on Koyi.
Okay.
And another good for the neighbor, a mamu I bassa.
Right, but that's it. I was the Punch Jumedino is a Dr. Enoke Champon, or a senior lecturer at Department of Health Promotion and Disability Studies, KNWS, and a member of the communication team of the NPP. Saransona Honorable Ambrose Amoa Ashia, or a former DC Upper Dentra West, and a member of National Communication Team for the NDC. Me yedi baby producer or head me so Malamia director with the Usu Setre cameraman Isaac Ansu social media or they call Facebook so your pages and afi sound and light in the back Nana Kwame Sunday and afi MCR so Isaac Mensa meeting Wofa Kofi Appiah me tremma lawyer Ohini Jan onyame adomo a we san ate nka ebio yakramo.